Hi, everyone. You're not going to say hi?
Hi.
You're just going to smile in the camera?
Mm-hmm.
Just speak? No way. We're here with our review of Tootsie. Oh, this came out. Here we go. We saw Tootsie on Tuesday, this past Tuesday. Joy went and she rushed tickets for us.
Mm-hmm.
How was the rush?
Pretty easy. I got there at...
What
time did I get there? 8?
8-ish?
Let me see.
Anyway, I got there and I was like, you could have been later?
No, not that. I was like the last one for a while. Like, I was, there were like 5 or 6 other people in front of me, so I wasn't too worried about there being tickets or anything. But let me find.
Well, the exact time is not that important. I was just wondering how the rush was in case people.
Oh yeah, but I want to tell people what time I got there so that they know if they have. I think by the time I got my ticket, there was maybe 20 something people in line. I think.
Okay.
So,
and the question we all want to know: was it worth rushing?
yes.
Yes, it was.
It was.
I mean, I wasn't there, but I enjoyed the show. Yay! Here's the playbill. I didn't realize it until maybe like a day or so ago that the playbill is different than how it looked in previews. And I only noticed it because I was watching other reviews of Tootsie, and the playbill looks like what Dorothy's holding in this playbill. Oh, and here's our Tootsie t-shirts. Yeah. Which also is different than what I guess they had at...
Yeah.
Oh.
You have a matching magnet.
And the matching magnet. And that's all Tootsie gear. We didn't... No window card for Tootsie for us.
Oh, no, we got a cup. We have a cup.
Oh, okay. No
Yeah,
window card, though.
No window card. We didn't get a window card.
I'm kind of sad now. Are you?
A little bit.
Okay. Okay, so I have my little notes on Tootsie here. So we knew nothing about Tootsie going into the show.
Like, it wasn't even high on our list to see, to be honest.
Nothing at all. We would see the advertisements, of Santino's, like, face, and I had no idea it was Santino Fontana. We saw Santino back in, 2014 or so, or something like that.
Earlier,
No.
13.
12. Maybe it was 12.
Cinderella.
When we saw Cinderella, yes, he was our prince. And I remember stage dooring and him coming out, but I don't remember, engaging much with him like we did with Laura. I have a story about Laura Osni's. But, so yeah, we saw Santino Fontana and Cinderella, and it was so nice to see him as Dorothy. I had no idea that was him. It's like a part in the show, or kind of like a running gag the director does, and he was like, there's something about you. And that's how I felt looking at the advertisements for Tootsie. I'd be like, I feel like I should know him. It turns out it's Santino Fontana. And also we watched him in we watched him in what's that YouTube little web series that oh my goodness, that Kate and what's the Keenan Bolger brother? Submissions Only. We watch him in that, and we love him in that. We love him in that, and he's great in Tootsie too. Maybe I should hold the playbill up.
And what's that show? That show with J-Lo?
Oh right, the show with J-Lo we watched for. I'm sad it ended.
Yeah, we used to watch that with Santino too.
Yeah, he is doing things as Dorothy, is he not?
He is.
I was not okay. That's what I was saying, and we knew nothing about the show.
Yeah, I didn't know anything.
Literally nothing about the show.
Never seen the movie.
I mean, we knew it was a movie, I think. I think that's about it, but we knew nothing what the movie was about.
Yeah.
And so, I think that's kind of a good way to see a show, not having high expectations or not being, tainted. I felt that way about Pretty Women. People either, really hated the show because, they were thinking of the movie, and we didn't have that connection with it, and so we just took it as what we saw it as. We liked the music. We liked Sam Barks. We saw Adam Pascal, and what more could you ask for? Basically, it was cute, and so was Tootsie. Tootsie was hilarious.
Oh my god, the book is the best thing.
It is a good book.
I mean, joke after joke after joke after joke. and everyone is hitting the jokes. It's not like someone wrote something funny and people are just not saying it funny. Like it was funny.
Mm-hmm. And I guess like our audience too was also really helping with the mood because like we all were like laughing at the same time.
I like listening to people laugh.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, there was a man behind us who had such a specific laugh that like after a while I was laughing at him like a little bit. Like it was so specific. I wish I could do it, but I cannot. It was so specific, and he had like two. There were two laughs that he had. Did you notice? It was like there were like two different laughs I noticed because I was really like, wow, he was really getting into it, and it was so funny, especially from so a lot of the laughs came from Sarah Styles, who plays Sandy, which is Michael's
ex-girlfriend.
Oh, you know we never give a little synopsis of the show and what it's about. Like we never do that. We just start talking about what we liked about it, but then I feel like if people watch, they don't know. What we saw.
So Tootsie on Broadway is about a guy who's really into his craft as an actor, and he feels very strongly, but the way he goes about his feelings is a bit much, and directors don't like him.
He's rude.
He's rude, and he's not a very nice guy about it. He's rude to his agent. So anyway, he can't get work anymore. People don't want to work with him.
He's like blackballed, essentially.
Yeah, so he's like, so he's on the burn list, and basically he gets this idea to audition for a show as a woman because his ex-girlfriend Sandy is auditioning for this show, and you could just tell she is not going to get the part, and he tries to help her out with her lines, and the song is just not working, so he auditions for the show as a woman.
Gets the part. We're not spilling the beans, right?
Mm-mm.
He forms a relationship with his co-star, and basically, as you can imagine, it all falls apart.
Eventually, yes.
Eventually. So, that's Tootsie. And, Sarah Styles plays Sandy Lester, which is his ex-girlfriend. And I have to tell you, I like the music in Tootsie. Yes. I really did like the music.
I think Tootsie, as far as musical comedies on Broadway and how they're coming back, is better than a prom.
You think so?
I believe so. I think Tootsie has better music to back up their laughs. Prom has a lot of laughs, and they have great performance in Prom, but I, on the whole, didn't feel
the music.
I wasn't laughing as much at the Prom as I did at Tootsie. Yeah. Though I like the Prom, and I think it's an important show, and I think it had its funny moments, but Tootsie, I was laughing out loud, laughing at Tootsie.
Yeah.
Like, I was, not since My Fair Lady at the Ascot scene had I laughing that loud.
David Yazbek, he did the band's visit.
Yes, we like David Yazbek.
In the Full Monty, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
He's a funny guy.
That explains a lot. Okay, so Sandy has a song in the show. She has one song. Well, it's the same melody. I wonder if they're named the same thing. I didn't check to look at that. If they're named. You know what I mean?
The music?
Yeah. Oh, they don't have the song?
It should have the songs. It's not previous.
Oh, here we go. Musical numbers. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, what's going to happen? Yeah. And then a reprise. And then a reprise. Yeah, so it's reprised about 3 times. Yeah. Yeah.
And it has this hilarious... it has a great melody. The lyrics are funny.
I know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I can hear it. Is losing her mind.
Every single time it gets worse.
Every time she shows up, you just know.
She's like falls apart
a little more. It's gonna be funny. Yes, you just know. Like, I don't want to like spill any of the jokes or anything, but who does a gag where she's just singing her song and she's losing her mind, basically the song, and she's going down the steps and she's outside and she's still going, and they close the window, and it's hilarious.
So yeah, and then Lily Cooper has a song. Lily Cooper is his
Julie.
She plays Julie, who's his
plays Juliet and Juliet's nurse.
I just realized, is that why her name is Julie?
I don't think so.
Oh, it just happened to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And basically, we all know Lily has a great voice. Like, Lily did great though. I liked her character.
She's
really everyone says like she's really honest on stage,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
You know what she kind of reminded me of?
What?
In Lori in Oklahoma. In Naomi.
Yeah, there's some
Oklahoma.
honesty into their characters where they're just kind of just trying to live their life.
And she has that song.
This song reminded us of
Something that Come From Away, right?
Me in the Sky from Come From Away.
Yeah.
The song she's talking about, it gives her background, basically how we learn about her.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of Me in the Sky from Come From Away. Like I don't, it sounded like it to me.
Mm-hmm.
To me at least. What's the song called?
Who Are You?
Was it There Was John?
Oh, maybe that's it.
Maybe There Was John.
Ooh.
Yeah, because it was just her.
Yeah,
Maybe. Oops. Anywho, there's a song.
waiting for the cast recording for this one.
She's sitting on a bench. So if you go, that's the song I'm talking about. And,
Unstoppable.
yeah. Yeah. So what are the points we have? We loved his roommate, played by Andy. His name Andy.
His name is Andy Groffel. No, Gradelution.
Everyone messes up his name. We'll say Andy G. And
Andy G.
He is a great guy on stage. Like, so funny, so hilarious. He has this one song too, and it's just kind of like at the beginning of Act 2, and it's just like
he's not been in musicals.
Yeah,
this is his first musical,
and he does a great job. And I liked him as a character, and also at the stage door, he was a really nice guy and funny guy at the stage door. So I appreciated that. He's a lot like his character in ways, like, and
what else you like?
the costumes were alright to us. They're decent costumes. They made sense.
I mean, Miss William might be long.
Yeah, there's a show inside of a show.
Yeah, so, it's a show inside of a show.
So you know, they have their show costumes, and then they have their people costumes. You know, when they're not in the show, and it works. Oh, you know what? Also, I like that number, that like opening night number. Mm-hmm. I like that number. Yeah, that was a good number. The dress that the red dress that Santino wears, it's funny. It kind of reminds me of
what?
Hello Dolly. Kind of reminds me of Dolly.
Oh, maybe that's what they were going for.
Dolly's red dress a little bit, and we like the apartment sets. Like, I don't know, we just like the way they look.
The apartment
sets. Yeah, the sets are pretty simple, but they were effective. Like, they wasn't like ugly or anything. It didn't do anything crazy. The sets didn't do anything. There was no turntable or anything.
No turntable.
No turntable.
No turntable.
But it was good sets. They moved on. They moved back. They, come down. They came up. It worked. It worked. I like the sets.
What else do we like? The other song we like. I Won't Let You Down. I love that song.
The audition song.
It's called I Won't Let You Down, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but they sing it at this audition, and I really like that song. Like, that's the song that's in our head. And Santino's mannerisms especially singing this song.
Like, the way he transforms, right? Yes.
He has those, like, these hands, and his face is as Dorothy, and he just, like, I think he's turning it out as Dorothy. He's doing so much.
We can talk about the choreography.
Yeah, the choreography is really good, too. Oh, also the guy who played Craig in the show, Julius.
Oh, gotcha.
Curtis, he's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I think his name is Max.
Max?
Is his name Max?
Anyway,
is his name Max in the show?
We're all over the place with this one, anyway.
No, because it's like, we were really excited about it, so we're like talking. Let me think. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, his name is Max in the show.
Everyone played their part, so everyone was so funny. Like, and when everyone gets a chance to be funny, like, you appreciate, like, not since the producers. Has everyone been like that funny? And I felt like in the prom, some were funnier than others. Like, they had, they had parts written.
You're the funny track.
Yeah, like, you're the funny track. You're the like, and I felt like in Tootsie, everyone had a chance to shine. The ensemble had a chance to shine. The music was shining. The book was like the best book I've ever seen. Normally, I don't care about books and musicals as long as the music.
The songs.
Yeah, as long as the music is good to me, like I'll watch the show. But I felt like the book to Tootsie was like it made you think, like you were actually remembering what things are said, you know. And normally plays do that, obviously, because plays need to have shown books. But for a musical, like, it was so good.
And you know what Dorothy was basically the same as Michael.
Yeah.
No?
She was.
Or, no, I mean, he was trying to, like, grow from Michael through Dorothy. I don't know.
It's the way he went about doing things he did differently as Dorothy. Whereas as Michael, he was a bit more aggressive. As Dorothy, he kind of like, well, I had this idea. And he incorporated other people into it instead of, like, taking over. See, that's what helped him as Dorothy, because he got Julie involved. And he was like, well, you know, I was thinking. And she was like, oh, wow. And then she was able to help him out. Whereas Michael, he just did not include anyone. It was just his vision and what he wanted. And, like, you're not the director. Like, maybe, Michael, you should just have became a director instead of an actor if you want to control things.
I know.
But he became more of a team player as Dorothy, you know, while still kind of... But, you know, there were good messaging, you know, basically, you know, women have a little bit harder in theater. And then he realized that he took a part away from a woman just so he could get a job. And...
You know what I really... There was a part between him and, like, Julie, and it's, like, after something happens. I guess if you know, watch the movie, then you know what happens, but I don't want to, like, spoil it. I think that's different.
I think they changed. Yeah, I don't think it was like that in the movie.
Oh. Well, something happens between, like, the two, and they're, like, hashing it out. And they're, like, talking about it, basically. And... just them two, like, together was, like, cracking me up. Like, I don't know. I really liked it. It was so nice to see Lily Cooper because we have been listening to her. And we did not see SpongeBob. Oh, my God. We almost saw SpongeBob. Our godmother had, like, won lottery tickets for SpongeBob. And she obviously thought of Joy and I, you know, to go see it because it's not her cup of tea. But I think she won them through her job. But anywho, we wouldn't have been able to go down and get the tickets in time. So... we didn't see SpongeBob. So sad. Because I was curious about SpongeBob. I mean, we watched SpongeBob as children, but, like, I wouldn't call us, like, super mega SpongeBob fans. Like, I know some people are. But it would have been nice to see. But anywho, we're familiar with Lily Cooper because we watched... we listened to the Spring Awakening.
The original Broadway cast.
Yeah, and she was... what's her name in Spring Awakening?
She was
What's her name? No, I can't remember anyone's name in Spring Awakening.
Yeah.
Except for maybe Hanshin for some reason. That's the only name that's coming to my mind.
Moritz.
Anyway, she, like, does, like, you can hear her a lot in the Mama Who Bore Me, like, reprise. And I just love her voice. Remember, like, for a while, that was, like, we would just listen to that, like, on repeat. So it was really nice to see her. And then we saw her father in Prince of Broadway, who's, like, Chuck Cooper. So I think it's so nice that they share that in common.
Yeah.
Because how many daughters do the same thing that their fathers do?
Jasmine Cephas Jones.
I mean, but how many? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless something like a doctor or something. I don't know. Does it say?
Spring Awakening. Martha.
Okay, yeah, Martha. So, but yeah, we listened to that, and I was able to, like, tell her that. She was like, "Oh wow, that was a while ago." Because what was she, a teenager back then?
Basically,
more or less.
Yeah.
Or a young adult. Not that she's old now, but yeah. So it was nice to see her. And then, no, you know what we didn't talk about?
What?
That ending. Oh my goodness, the way it ends. I, like, turn to Joy, and I'm like. I don't want to, like, give it away, but I just like it. It is kind of... I did like the ending because it doesn't... Michael doesn't get everything that he wants, like, right away.
He has to work for it again. Yeah. He has to work for everything, basically.
I mean, it was tied with a bow, but...
I mean, we don't know that it's gonna work between them two after what had happened, and, you know, him portraying, you know, pretending to be someone that he wasn't, and she's just kind of like, because she had gotten attached to Dorothy.
The betrayal.
Yeah, like, and not just, like, as a friend, like, she got attached to Dorothy.
But that ending just kind of warmed my heart, like, for some reason. Like, I don't even, like, I just loved it. We really enjoyed ourselves at, like, Tootsie. I'm so glad we were able to see it.
Yeah.
So super, super glad that we were able to see it.
So, basically, the curtain call is great, too.
The what?
The curtain call is great.
Oh.
Yeah, so. I just thought.
Oh yes, that curtain call is something special. Isn't it our curtain calls getting very extra these days?
Yeah.
Like there's always like this like,
People
little
paying
extra.
so much money, they want a show.
I guess.
Even after the show, like to kind of tie it all together.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We got a lot about a lot of cast members were able to sign it. Like you can see Julie Halston.
The only main person that didn't sign it was Santino.
Yeah, he didn't come out.
But we got to talk to Anthony Wayne, who's in the ensemble.
Oh, I almost forgot our story. Yes.
Yeah, we have been following Anthony Wayne since
we saw him in Anything Goes back in 2011,
mm-hmm.
and I have this picture with him that you took of us
mm-hmm.
at Anything Goes, and which was his Broadway debut. I didn't know that back then, and I just always remember how like warm he was.
This is it in the
Ooh, the glare.
and out.
The glare, and he I just remember how like how warm he was, you know,
mm-hmm.
to us at the stage door, and we were just kind of like following his like career, and then he did Sylvester, which we did not see, but we wanted to see, and then also he was Richie in the Chorus Line on tour, I believe, a couple of years back, and then of course we saw him in the Chorus Line when it came to City Center, and he was Richie again. Yeah. And so I was able to like show him the picture of us back in 2011, and he was like, "Oh my goodness, that was my first show," and things like that. And he was like, "Oh, we need to take another picture," and I was like, "Okay," because I wasn't gonna ask him. I just wanted him to see, you know, mm-hmm. we've been a fan of you for so long,
yeah.
And we're so happy for him to see him like doing his thing, and so yeah. And then he's like, share it with me on social media, and I did. And he thanked me.
Yeah.
So. That's my little story.
Yeah, we also met some cool friends at the stage door.
We met these girls at the stage door who were like really big fans of Tootsie. They had seen it a couple of times.
Yeah, like 3 times.
Like 3 times already. And I was like, whoa, okay. They really liked it. Tootsie was fun.
It was just a great show.
It was a good night.
Worth seeing it.
Ooh,
for sure.
We didn't talk about the theater.
The Marquee.
Why?
Why
is
would
that
they
theater
put a theater inside of a hotel? Unnecessary.
It just.
Oh, the great legroom though.
That I would say. I think that's a reason to
yeah.
put a theater inside of a hotel.
The legroom is great because it's not old. It's not old. You know, it's not old.
Because we also saw another show. Are we gonna hint at it in this video?
Sure, why not?
Okay, we saw Frankie and Johnny with Audrey McDonald, and the Broadhurst does not have the legroom. Does not have the legroom that the Marquee has. Yeah, this is us. Wait, do it again. Wait, yeah, this is us. And the knees into chest, or back of the seat, nowhere to stretch. But anyway, the Marquee had some nice leg room.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful theater.
Yeah, it's a nice big. It's a big theater. It's very big.
You said it reminded you of like a cruise ship.
Yeah, I felt like we were on a cruise ship. You know, like cruise ship, like auditoriums. Like I felt like I was like, are we on a boat? It just felt like the staff was
and
great.
People were like unnecessarily confused just in the space. Like everyone,
it's not very intuitive into how to get to the theater.
Mm-mm.
Like they should probably put like signs on the ground saying
like walk this way
to the theater and things like that, or you know at least have some arrows or something, some signs pointing the way. And the escalators, and it's like
there's stairs.
The escalators to go up and down, and at the end of the show was a mess because everyone's trying to get into the same escalator.
The one escalator.
They put 2. You know, they made them go both down.
Oh, okay.
They made them both go down.
They did.
I mean, I suppose you could take the elevator.
Too much work.
But that's too much work because it's a hotel, so it's not. There's several different ways until because when you go into the theater, it's not even a theater yet. The box office.
Yeah,
you gotta go through the whole. It's
like outside to go back up.
Yeah, like it's awkward, and the stage door is on 45th, not 6th, so you gotta go through the alleyway to go around and across from the Miscos is where the thing is. So.
I was just gonna mention where we sat because we did have great seats.
We had great rest seats.
Yeah. We had Orchestra Row G.
Yep, and
Orchestra
left row G, full view. I always appreciate full view
Me
with
too.
a rush ticket. I really do. Not that I complain if there's partial view as a rush ticket. I mean, like, why would I be able to see a show full view for $40? You know, like, it makes sense that it'll be partial view. But I don't think this show is going to be... I'm not going to say it's going to be hard to get tickets to, but I think the momentum's starting to build on it, and I think a lot of people are going to come see this, so especially during the summer. If Santino wins this Tony,
Yeah, I'm thinking of the crowd we had. We had a nice older crowd.
We had a
too.
nice older crowd. Very appreciative of that.
Good to somebody people would dress too.
Yeah.
It's very different than like if say like like Mean Girls.
Yeah.
Or like
Mean Girls definitely have a younger crowd. But
yeah.
During the summer, I can see this being a hard rush to get. So I'd weigh that. I got there around 7:30. No. 8:30. No, it wasn't 8:30.
Girl, I don't know.
It was like 8 something. It was early 8 or something, and there were already like 5-6 people in front of me. So that gives you an idea.
Okay, so you're gonna laugh. The songs are gonna be in your head.
You're gonna laugh. You're gonna like the music.
Yeah.
You're gonna like the set's pretty
Yeah, that's a pretty
simple, pretty set.
and Santino and the cast. They're
they're working together really well.
It's a good production.
It's a great production.
I really enjoyed myself. All right, so we can sign off here.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.